All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we are going to play some Ghost Recon.
Cómo me gustaba estar arreglando los cacharros.
Let's see. Looks like we are all ready to go.
Ojalá esta noche me toque cama.
First things first, let's shut off the music. Sorry about that. There we go. Alright, guys, we're going to play some Ghost Recon Wildlands. We're continuing our mission to complete every game in existence, starting with Ghost Recon Wildlands. In our last video, we went to Montepunku, which doesn't have any base boss, but I figured we'd do it just to knock out the collectibles. And we collected everything. So now, unfortunately, because of one of our helicopter drives, instead of doing Tabacol like I wanted, we're doing Espiritu Santo instead. So, this should be fun. I guess what we'll do is we could take a helicopter, but it doesn't look like we have a helicopter. So we're going to go on a road trip.
Buckle up, people.
To the market, Jeeves.
I guess what we'll do is we'll take a simple drive to here.
We're good. We're good.
Drone is airborne. Marking target. Watch the background. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down. Roger that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired. Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any civilians. That was fucking close. Okay, we're still all right. Okay, we're still good. They're gonna see you. Hold up. We're good. We're good. All right, breathe easy.
All good, all clear.
Good to know.
I found the location of Santa Blanca's gold caches in Espiritu Santo. This looks like their main source of revenue. Maybe the Sapper Daddy needs to pay them a visit.
Buenas.
Well, what do you know? Let's see, we got another one of these at the corner of town.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
Hey, talking to you, lady.
Hola, ¿qué tal? You hear anything about the cartel or the sicarios around here? Gracias.
We got a cache down there. Let's see. Alright.
Destroy the gold caches given by the cartel to run the cult in Espiritu Santo. No doubt El Sueño's faith in La Santera will be challenged.
You're gonna need a car. No, do we really need a car? Not that far away. Yeah, let's get a car.
Hey.
I got eyes on some kind of mine. What's cartel run?
A gold mine is never a good thing for a cartel to have.
Let's shut it down. Got another tango. I got a target carrying submachine guns. That makes 5.
Roger, let me get in position. Moving to a good sight line. Moving to a better
Target
position.
acquired.
Hurry the fuck up.
Eyes on the target. Ready to fire. I'm engaging payloads.
Tango knows somebody's got a lead on it.
Got it.
We're good.
That was fucking close.
Hey, finance looking up today. Is your mic dead? No, I just haven't been doing a whole lot of commentary. Finances are going okay, I guess. Not really a worthwhile discussion for me, but they're going okay. Let me see here. This is where we're going.
You're gonna get made. Hang back.
Huh. Huh.
We're clear
Wow.
over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
The demo's primed.
Put that there. That there. We're Gucci.
Shit, you hear that rumbling? Let's take off before we get buried alive. Go!
Alright, that is settled.
What's mission status in Espiritu Santo?
Sapper Daddy got busy. We just blew up a cartel gold cache. Holt's heart is broken forever.
Well, he better get over it fast. The activity has intercepted a call. Santa Blanca's moving their remaining gold cache to safety. We gotta hit that cache before they do.
We're on it.
So where is the other one at? All the way up there? Okay, we'll get there. Let's see, I guess we could do, is that a lieutenant? Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. Go across the river. Really don't feel like crossing rivers in this landscape. That's a one-pointer, and that's a rangefinder. We'll get that if we do it. Alright.
Let's go.
I'm in. Let's go.
Where's it taking us to? Bridge? Alright, bridge is fine.
See a second target. I've got eyes on the captain.
Got it. Moving.
Marking an enemy.
Let me find a
Makes
good
5.
position.
Unidad bird approach. Copy.
Target marked. Roger. Target marked.
got a Sicario. Over there, next to the container.
I'm not sure how you can see around the mountain meet us, but good eye.
Got another tango. I got a third target. The drone is up. Here's target number 5.
Roger that, moving.
I need a better position.
Shit, I gotta find a good position. Target acquired.
Target marked.
Marking
Ready.
the captain.
Call the shot.
Sniper, top of the tower.
Unmark, unmark. Hit
I'm getting a
those
position.
two
I
instead.
need to get a better position.
I've got the target.
Roger. Target acquired.
Put them in the earth.
Engaging tangos. We're cool, we're cool.
That's what we're looking for.
Roger, let me get in position.
Let me get a good sight line.
I got it. Moving to position. Roger. Target marked.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Say the word. Tango is fucking down. Okay, we're still good.
We're good. We are good.
We'll leave a marker so the rebels can pick up these supplies later.
Get back
Snipers on the
before they make
balcony. I got a third. He makes 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns. That's 10 targets. Marking a hostile. He's close to some locals.
So
Roger that, moving.
I need a better position.
Shit, I gotta find a good position. Roger. Target acquired.
Target marked.
Ready. Call the shot.
Captain.
Got him. He's down. They're gonna spot you. Back up.
Roger, let me get in
Let
position.
me get a good sight line.
Roger, target marked.
acquired. Standing by.
I got it. Moving to position. Say the word.
Got marred.
Target down.
Hey, Sparrow. How you doing?
Hang back. That angle might spot you.
He did. Alright, let's see.
That was close.
Roger that. Moving.
Doing great,
Target
John.
acquired.
Thank you. Everything's well for you. Things are going well. Got him.
Kill confirmed.
Things are going well. Just playing
Go
some
nice with my
video
boots.
games.
DJ Betty, hollering at you over the airwaves. It's kind of a bad day here in Bolivia for Santa Blanca compas. El Cerebro, the Chief, Mono is the creator of our drug subs, has reportedly been snatched off the street like an unattended puppy dog. Now there's a speculation that a rival cartel has nabbed him for his talents, hijos de puta, as well as the usual. That comes a gringo.
Coopere todo saldrá bien. Talk now.
I don't get paid enough for this shit, cabron. I'll tell you.
Taking out that cartel supply plane will make our job a lot easier.
How about instead of blowing the shit out of it, we steal it and give it to the rebels instead?
¿Hay algo, güey? ¿Qué pedo? Ah, chingados. ¿Qué fue eso? ¿Qué pedo? ¿Algo se está moviendo ahí? Nah, no fue nada.
Roger, let me get in position.
Nah, no es nada.
Roger, target marked. Opening fire. We done? Shit, I kinda got all excited there. We're good to go.
Illuminating take on theology. Buenos dias, Bolivia. DJ Perico wrapping up the Coche Rojo flashback hour for all you old school bandidos.
I've got a map that marks the location of some kind of makeshift barracks in the jungle. Looks like La Santera's detail of Sicarios is living there. Hang on. I'll drive.
Alright, let's see. I'm not sure this is down here.
Now, I
understand you have a special message for Santa Blanca and all of us devoted to Santa Muerte.
One of those legal coca farms.
So, like, can we get some legal coca here? For the altitude? For the altitude, yeah.
You're not having any coca. You know, first thing headquarters is gonna do when we get back home is make us piss in a cup.
But the altitude, it's getting hard to breathe.
Shut up. Deploying drone. I see a second target. And baby makes 3.
Como que parece que va a llover hoy. Dale con todo, güey.
Here's target number 5.
Roger that, moving.
Let me get into position.
Target acquired.
Got the target.
Give me 1 second.
Lost the target. Eyes on the target.
Tango down.
Sorry about that. Had a minor business call.
Roger, let me get in position.
I need a better position.
Have you been working on mask or other art projects
Roger.
lately?
Target acquired.
Not a whole lot. It's kind of been a quiet week, I guess, the way of putting it.
Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Actually.
I got it. Moving to
Got him.
position. That's one dead.
Moving? Not really. I mean, I am working on upgrading my Donovan mask. And then I'm working on some drawings, some sketch ideas. Because I sketch out my ideas before I enact them onto physical, I guess, way of putting it. Maybe I'll share the sketches with the YouTube at some point, or post on the main channel or something. Not entirely sure. Been working on a few other little things, but not anything super exciting at the moment. Although it might turn into something later on. Depends on how invested I get into it. There we go. Let's see. Go back to the car, and then we'll turn around and work our way up the map, I guess. The good thing about Espiritu Santo is that it's mostly one big stretch of land. Should probably go that one. Yep, no reason to stop there. So I guess we'll go around to... We'll fast travel. Yeah, I've been mostly just working and doing the YouTube for the most part.
The drone is up. That's locked down damn good for a barn.
Back home, all we ever needed for a barn was a padlock. Barns back home must not have anything worth stealing. Not worth as much as a couple tons of coca, anyway.
Let's see. I guess I'm just not that talkative on the stream. There are some days where I just don't have a whole lot to really say. Like last video, I kind of watched that Fallout video before I came on there. They gave me some things to talk about. I mean, to be fair, normally when I open my mouth, I'm venting or being frustrated or trying to avoid that with this channel. So I found myself not really having things to talk about because most of my major talking points I've really ever had have been points of frustration, which is it's kind of an eye-opener actually. Because it's funny to me that the only time I don't have anything to say is when I have nothing frustrating going on. And in turn it's like, huh, it's kind of trippy to me, you know? Like, you would think you'd have things to talk about regardless. This is why it makes meeting people and hanging out with new people and making friends so difficult, because outside of complaining, I wouldn't really know what to talk about. Like for this YouTube channel, it's more about building commentary to keep the gameplay interesting, right? You watch the gameplay, you hear what people are talking about. That's really the gist of it. As a fellow artist, I enjoy hearing about your artistic endeavors. I appreciate that. I'm glad somebody's interested.
Sniper up in the tower.
There's gotta be two snipers. There's gotta be. And yet there's not. It's that guy down there.
Spotting
So
another
let's
tango.
mark. Still scanning. Okay, so.
Roger, let me get in position. Moving to a good sight line.
Love a little glitch.
Tango number 3.
Roger that. Target marked. Got the target.
Cap them both.
Tango is fucking down.
I got a target carrying
I
some
gotta
machine
pay
guns.
attention to this truck because. Okay, we're good. If it had churned, I would have had the
Spotted
bolt
one with
out of here.
submachine guns. Sniper, top of the tower. Enemy marked.
Yeah, it's hard for me to figure out things to talk
Marking an
about
enemy.
sometimes because never been good at that with people. I guess now that our thing is upgraded, we can just
I asked the rebels to recon
Attack
the area
everybody.
for us.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get into position.
see.
Roger. Target
I
acquired.
take it internet issues again with
Copy.
the last stream.
Target marked.
No, we just finished Montepunku after 2 hours, and I figured I'd just start a new one. I mean, we are trying to keep these streams under a certain amount anyway. That was generally what
To a
happened
better
last
position.
stream. I finished a little bit earlier than I was planning.
Ready to fire?
Actually, I think it's more so we finished
Dropped it.
sooner than I was planning. Alright, we gotta move in slowly. I really don't want to get the attention of the Unidods. Unidod police like to really stick to you like glue. Let's see.
Roger. Let me get in position.
Let me get a good sight line.
Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Target
marked.
acquired.
Ready. Call the shot.
Wait. Go for it.
Taking a shot.
Relax, we're still good.
I didn't want that guy to turn and see them die, because then that would have created an alarm. Again.
Alarm over here. Reinforcements won't be flying in anytime soon. We got the alarms.
Great. Mortars.
Roger that. Moving. Roger. Target acquired.
Not yet.
Moving to a good sight line.
Copy that. Moving.
Eyes on the target.
Good to go.
Captain.
That guy's history.
One guy left. We should be okay now.
Hell, sounds like they found a body.
Forgot that
Clear
the
over
body
here.
might take a minute to load out. Alright, let's see. Yeah, I've been trying to
These supplies will
figure
buy us a
out
lot of goodwill
things
from the
to
rebels.
make. And drawing has been
Got the
kind of
location
like
for
where I
an SB
start.
network station.
I usually
Let's
draw
shut
to
it
build
down.
a design, and from the design I build something.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out.
Where is it? It's here, I don't see it.
I found some info on a Esteban Ibarra, the cartel's contact in La Santera's cult. He used to be some kind of professor, but now he's Santera's advisor. He gives speeches pretty regularly around here. Maybe we should pay him a visit.
What was I saying? Yeah, I like to do drawings of my designs, and I like to try and build them into real life after. Been working on some stuff, but it's been a slow week in general for my little endeavors. Making masks out of duct tape and things of that nature. It's fun. Definitely fun. Just, I don't know. Get something down there we could go grab. You know what? Let's do that. Let's go down south. Go to the one place and then loop over to the other. So I guess we could just mark this at that point.
Let's go.
I'm in. Let's go.
Got a tango.
They're gonna spot
Target
you.
carrying
Back up.
submachine guns. Drone is airborne. Enemy spotted. Target spotted. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Roger. Let me get in position.
Let me get into position.
Roger that. Target marked.
Copy.
Moving to a
Target
better
marked.
position. Ready to fire. Hostile killed.
Opening fire.
Oh, hell, they found their buddy.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire. I call
Roger.
Pakatari for some reinforcements.
Going on.
I'm calling for indirect fire.
Got it, amigo. Shot out.
Got one.
That's it, we're clear.
You should sure try paper mache for mask making. It's just glue for all-purpose flour mixed with water, then used with torn-up strips of paper to build the structure. That would be kind of cool. You could build a lot of things with that, actually. Not just masks, but like entire models of, well, a lot of things, actually. That'd be kind of dope. You could try some.
Unidad patrol headed our way.
Never done paper mache, to be honest.
We're clear.
What was I going to say before I got distracted? I think you'd really enjoy it. I probably would. Anything artsy gets my mind off. Well, everything else. I tend to really always enjoy that kind of thing. So, that's why I probably would enjoy it. Yeah, I'm sorry if I seem a little quiet on the stream. I don't know. Guess I don't have a whole lot to really say, I guess. There are days where I have so much to say, and then there are days I have nothing to say. I've noticed that the good vibes on this channel, not venting about all the toxicity as much, but there's things I could explain on that situation. But I think maybe I'm just sick of explaining. You know, like, everybody's like, so what was going on with you and this people on the internet? Oh, well, they were scummy and I was calling them out on it, and it became this whole thing of drama, right? And I think at this point I'm just tired of explaining what was going on. Because, like, at this point, why would I keep explaining myself, right? And I feel like there comes a point where you drop that toxicity from your life, that constant negativity, and then you find yourself... You got everybody? Okay. You find yourself not really addressing as much, but then it's like weird afterwards because then you don't have anything to talk about, because it's kind of messed up actually, because like I've spent so much time bothered by it that I haven't really ever realized that's all I really ever had to talk about. Beyond that, it's peaceful and quiet for some reason. There isn't a lot to explain anyway, it's just snowball of douche nozzles is all. Yeah, think about it. I spent so much time explaining myself and my demeanor and the people I've had to deal with, trying to explain, like, I'm not the bad guy here, I just had a problem with this, and then they took it the wrong way, and then they became the bad guys because of how they did things. And then I'm thinking to myself, outside of that, I don't have a whole lot, because if I did, I'd be talking non-stop right now. Like my last video, the one before this one, the Monty Punku, whatever, Punku, I can't pronounce that word to save my life. The only reason I had things to talk about is because I watched a video before and it gave me ideas of what I would want to talk about. And don't get me wrong, if someone asks me a question, I'll have plenty to say. Which, yeah, that's good. It means I still manage to have some basis of...
Target acquired.
I've got eyes on the captain. That makes 5.
Good to go.
Remember, what we do.
Fire, fire, fire.
Okay, we actually managed that one. That's actually pretty good. I guess, if you ask me a question, I'll have plenty to say, but at the same time, outside of all the drama and incessant stupidity...
Marking an enemy.
I guess I'm overall
Marking a
just
tango.
quiet
Close
person.
to that local.
I mean, don't tell me they fucking spawned in.
And baby makes 3.
Yeah, I guess.
I got a 3rd. That whip's
in all
got
honesty, maybe I just didn't. Maybe I didn't really have a whole lot to really say at the end of the day, or maybe I'm not used to having.
Here's target number 5.
Maybe I'm not used to having anything else to talk about. You know what I mean? Like, does that sound messed up?
Let me get in position. Let me get into position.
It sounds messed up to me.
Into a better position.
Roger that.
Like, for the first time in my life, I'm forced myself to...
Back it up. They're gonna see you.
I got another. That's 5.
Hold on, I gotta get out of these trees.
¿Qué pedo? ¿Quién me cubre para echarme una siesta?
Roger that. Moving. Ready to engage. Watch for
Engaging.
You don't want to kill somebody.
Levántate, ya están aquí. Chingado, creo que va a valer madres.
Silencio. The lieutenant's trying to escape. When you wake up, I want you to tell your friends how the blood spilled in the dirt here, how you wailed for your mama, and I want you to tell them we're coming for them next. Understand?
Tranquis, sí. I understand.
Say goodbye to your reputation, tough guy.
Qatari's people are going to be laughing about this for a long time.
See, well, we can imagine what you had to talk about before 2021. Ironically enough, I don't remember. Like, I know that sounds really messed up, but, like, I don't remember. I played a lot of GTA. I was always playing with people on my videos. We did a lot of crew meets and, you know, doing car meets and all kinds of stuff. Like, GTA was a different experience. It was a different thing. It was a whole different experience. And I don't remember what I talked about when there was no one else around. Did I just talk about the game? I don't remember. Like, it's been that long since I've been able to focus on anything else. And this channel, doing this channel has been great. Step away from the main channel and really force myself to just not talk about that stuff. But then I'm like thinking about things like that. Like, what did I talk about back then when I was doing videos? Because they weren't boring. Everyone tuned in. I'm not saying I was famous, but my videos did grow quite a bit. And like, what did I talk about? Like, that's a really important question for me to ask. Like, because it was me as a creator, you know? What did I talk about before 2020? 2022, technically, because that's when the drama with these people really started. But, like, what did I talk about before May 5th of 2022? Before Cinco de Mayo, right? Of that year. I'm like, I don't recall. It's really kind of sad. Like, I know my house, I did the skit videos. Those are the only videos we have that have survived the purge of all those old channels, right? The My House videos. But, like, I guess to an extent I was like that, but, like, it was never vulgar. It was never any profanity. I didn't talk about politics, which is really weird because what the hell did I talk about back then? Like, clearly there had to have been something, right? And I don't know. I don't know because, like, it's just like you would think I'd have something to talk about, and clearly it wasn't all this. So what was it? Let's go here. I'll save this trip, I guess. Let's see. It was mostly misadventures moving to Michigan and how miserable Michigan is and how it was a giant mistake, I'm sure. No, ironically enough, the people I had as friends back then, we didn't have issues back then. Because remember, I wasn't the problem. The people online were. They did everything they could to wreck my life. But, like, and I don't want to get into graphic detail because then it comes mighty close to talk about drama, right? But before those idiots ever showed up, we didn't talk about negativity, really. We just didn't. I mean, I had a lot of negativity in my life, but I had it in my life. The point of YouTube was to get away from it, right? So we didn't talk about it. So I have no idea what we talked about, but we didn't talk about politics. We did not talk about negativity. I didn't complain about anything.
Man, y'all never let me drive anymore.
Like, I was a completely different person back then. And I guess that's the evolution of a character, right? Like, who was I before all this? Fuck if I remember. But it wasn't all this. And now, like, you step away from that negativity, and you leave your main channel, and you try to focus on anything but that negativity. It's like, I don't know what to talk about. like I'll sit here and I'll talk about gaming industry, and I'll talk about things that are, going on. Sometimes we talk a little bit about politics, a little bit, because, everybody's asking, right? And might as well answer. But, like, beyond that, there's not really a whole lot else. Because I've done this, like, several times. I'll just sit here playing to an audience of, like, 5 or 10 or something like that, right? And I'm like, I don't have much to say, which is really weird to me because I always have things to say. But then you realize things you had to say always revolved around that. Maybe I was venting too much. Like, maybe I could have
La
found...
Santera keeps her people in line with a personal force of Sicario bodyguards. Take them out, and we make her look weak in front of El Sueño and her followers.
Thank you, Karen, for the interruption. Maybe I didn't have a whole lot to really say at the end of the day. Like, it's kind of messed up. Let's see. In the meantime, my house is the big focus besides games. My house was the primary thing. Gaming in my house. Let's see. Maybe focus again on my house too and make them into serialized shorts. Fred Willis shorts have been doing pretty good in terms of the main channel. To an extent. Like 30 views is normal for a small channel, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what it was about. The main I think it's because I think we got blacklisted. I don't know. My main channel doesn't get any growth, and I don't really know why. And again, people have weighed in. People who are not from a certain party of people, I guess, way to put it. And they have stated that the reason why your videos don't grow is because of all your previous drama stuff. So, like, that makes sense. That's horrible if that's how easy it is to get hidden on YouTube by YouTube. Again, I'll never really know. There's so many questions about my main channel, and I don't feel like promoting it here, so let's not. But like, in all, when you look at the broader picture of the whole situation there, it's like, what was going on? Like, I'll never have the answer. Nobody's ever gonna tell me, because I don't think anybody even knows. Because like, this just happened to be a bad channel, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it was the universe's way of saying you need to step away from all these things you used to be and become something new. I don't know. Like, I have no idea. Speaking of which, is the new episodes of My House dropping in September? Oh. I have something I have to talk to you guys about. This is better for the main channel to talk about it, because the main channel is where we do all the updates and the channel updates and all that. But for everybody who is from the main channel, I can tell you guys this here. My House is 100% dropping in the fall for Season 4. We have another channel. I'm probably going to rename it. I'm probably going to rename our skit channel. Right now, I don't feel like promoting. So anything tied to my name I'm trying to avoid, just because I don't know what previous drama videos could. I don't know if it's like a plague, and if you have a certain word or a certain tag, and my channel name on my main is pretty unique. But I don't know if it's like plague, where if you're attached to that name or that, well, we've said it before, I guess, a couple times, mostly in joking lines. So I have a channel that we're just going to call, quote unquote, it's Tibbs TV Studios. And I'm probably going to change the name to what it originally was, which is My House Universe, because it is its own little entertainment thing, right? I'll explain to you, D-Chat, private, about that. How about that? But it is for sure. I've dropped all my old videos of the My House skit series through all 3 seasons, and we are 100% going to be dropping My House in the fall, like probably October or November, like November at the latest. But we'll have those videos. The whole season will be done long before then. Again, I'll explain to you, because you're on our team. We might as well tell you. I haven't told you yet. I told somebody else. I told She Who Must Not Be Named yesterday, but I'll tell you later on when we have a moment. Because anyway, let's see. Let's do this. Let's do this mission. Oh, there's Unidods freaking everywhere. I don't want to deal with these people. I don't like the Unidods. Unidods are terrible, terrible human beings that are just annoying. You get one. If one sees you, the alert goes up like 4 billion%. And sure enough, we're next to a Unidod base. They had to do this here. Alright. I don't know how I want to do this. I might use the flare. No, I don't want to do that. God damn it. They're gonna know. They're gonna know.
There's that makeshift barracks.
Those boys look kind of salty.
I expect La Santera's personal sicarios are some of Santa Blanca's best.
And there's a whole lot of them.
Who's feeling froggy? Eyes on the target.
I've got the target.
Yo, cartel
Say the word,
gunman,
boss.
that
Point
was
him out.
fucking by the building.
That's one less bad guy.
am back. How's it going? Hey, 1989M. How you doing, bro? Things are going well. We're just talking about how My House Season 4 will be for sure dropping in the fall.
Got another tango.
So, that's exciting.
Tango number 3.
I think they found their pal. Their lieutenant's running away.
Open fire.
Fire.
We cannot afford
Copy
for these
that.
people to escape.
I'm opening fire. Tango is dead.
There we go. Mission complete. Kill
Good
Sicarios
shooting.
at
Clean
the
up and move
second
on.
camp. There's a second camp. Let's go find this thing real quick.
Bowman, we just traded gunshots with a bunch of thick-skinned Sicarios here in Espiritu Santo.
Don't let your weapons cool down. I'm uploading coordinates for another Santa Blanca camp nearby.
Well, I guess we could do is go get this on the way. As long as we don't mark another mission or something. Do I really have to go through all this? Jesus Christ. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
We got Tango danger close. Kinda got all excited there.
She'll be coming around the
drone is up.
mountain when she comes. Yeehaw! She'll be coming around the mountain.
Sniper up in the
Roger.
tower.
Let me get
She'll
in
be
position.
coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes.
Target acquired.
Blow his ass off! Alright.
Tango down.
Oh, that's why. It's
Got
because
an
we
alarm.
marked this. We have an alarm. Let's mark it.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Looks like some of them are sleeping. Alright. We can do this. We'll just run up here.
Eyes up. We got hostiles in the area.
No shit. I would have had no idea. Thanks for that awareness factor.
The alarms are disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in now.
We're good. We're all going to sleep. Yeah. Hug. All right. We can move freely.
We'll let the rebels know where to find these supplies. They could pay us back later.
Really would appreciate Nomad if you'd shut the hell up while we're in a Unidad base. Like how Nomad's like, let's just start talking. I know, I said that we can move freely. I didn't say we could talk loudly. There might be some invisible unmarked one that will spawn in.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
I hate it when that happens, dude. That's the shit that pisses me off. Probably the most. The only thing about this game I hate is the glitch where they spawn in randomly when you eliminate them. They're like, we're not dead yet, but you thought. Like, I don't know. Like, it's constant paranoia too.
They got no juice.
It is really horrible too. You think you're safe, and the unit. When the cartel does it, it's not so bad because cartel doesn't have like waves of like levels of anger, right? It's a 5-star 1 level with a Unidots. Cartel, nothing. Cartel spawns in randomly, doesn't matter.
La Santera's main chapel in Espiritu Santo. Let's go check it out.
Espiritu Santo. The way you said that. Yeah, my point that I'm trying to make here is that when the cartel spawns in, no one bats an eyelash. Unidot spawns in,
Hang
all
on,
hell
I'll
breaks
drive.
loose. I don't feel like dealing with all that hell. Let's see. We got a location here and location here. Do those later. What is this? Locate the sanctuary. Esteban Ibarra is Santera's advisor and the cartel's chief point of contact with the cult. He regularly delivers sermons to the faithful from a sanctuary in Espiritu Santo. Go to the sanctuary, find Ibarra, and put 2 rounds between his eyes. You don't have to ask me twice. I enjoy this. I enjoy it because it's a video game. It's all about the male fantasy of video games. That's what people say, right? It is about the male fantasy. Who doesn't like being a big macho military dude going to kick people's ass? That's why Duke Nukem did so well. Duke Nukem's a game they really should consider bringing back at some point. Well, they won't bring back Duke Nukem though, because that game was intended to be offensive. Like, you just start off the game surrounded by naked women, go into the bathroom, take a long piss, and you start blowing shit up. Best game ever. Really is. Why have I never done it for any of my channels ever across my entire 4 channels on YouTube and here and now? Because, well, more or less,
Okay, we're still alright.
just did not have access to streaming it. That's the general reason, but it sounds stupid when I say that. And remember Duke Nukem 0 Hour for N64? Life-changing. Oh yeah. Duke
Better
Nukem
not roll
was
this
always
thing.
amazing. Like, Duke Nukem was always entertaining. That's why I bring it up. I played it, I just haven't ever streamed it. There's a lot of games that I have not streamed, but I have played. Like, Resident Evil Village is one of those games. Like, what were you doing? You should have streamed that. It's an awesome game, and I love Resident Evil Village. But for some reason, it never clicked in my brain that I should probably stream this. And then when we got down to wanting to stream it, we just never found the time.
The lieutenant, we're cool, we're cool.
Should probably turn on automatic suppressing fire.
I got one narco
Watch the
by the
background.
building.
Got another
Moving
tango.
to
Need to get to a
position.
better position. Check your targets. We got
Got a
some
tango
buildings
with
all over
multiple
the place.
civilians
Checker
around.
took out the target.
Roger, target acquired.
Oh wait, I didn't see them across the street. That would just been problems waiting to happen.
That makes 5. Marking target. Watch the
Oh,
background.
there. Okay, maybe unmark him and unmark him, and then what we will do, they're all facing each other. This is retarded. We're never gonna kill all these guys. They're all gonna escape. This is one where they try to drive away from you.
Got it. Moving.
Let me find a good position. Copy that.
Copy.
Moving.
Target marked.
Target acquired. Good to go.
We sure about that? We sure?
Got him. Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him. Or else he's making a run for it.
Open fire.
I asked the
Open.
rebels to call to the rebels for some reinforcements.
Over here. Be careful.
Got one more. Cannot let him get away. Sorry about this.
No targets present.
He's good. You will make it to heaven, I'm sure.
Clear.
Alright, we should probably get the hell out of here. Do we have anything I can grab? Oh, we do.
That's it. Fought to the last man.
I guess surrender isn't in their vocabulary. Escort vehicle is out of shot. Engage. Escort vehicle.
Why are we
That combo's
shooting
got a
the
truck
truck?
that's sloshing with fuel. Let's redirect that juice toward the rebels.
He's like, I'm not gonna Uber you. Have you lost your mind? Get the out of the car.
You guys all good? Damn, I love this job.
Okay, it's got full health. Cool.
Got us a
More
truck
like,
full of gasoline
why are
ready
you
for
guys
pickup.
bombing
Make a
the
nice
thing
present
we
for the
need the
rebels.
most? 5,000 gasoline. Holy moly. Didn't Duke Nukem 0 have the sturgeon fish you could unlock and use the melee weapon? I think so. To be fair, I don't remember which Duke Nukem was which Duke Nukem, but I remember the Duke Nukem games. I played 2 of them, I think. One of them I came close to beating, the other I probably was like 2 hours in. One of them was also a long time ago when I lived with my mom. The other one was... The other one was not, well, within the last 6 years.
And, you know, I told her my mama was sick, and she told me what kind
I
of
don't
offerings to
want
make along the
to
way.
hear this
Sorry about your
god-awful
mom.
crap. I hate the radio station in this game. They just annoy the crap out of me. So let's see, we had 2 skills available. Range and speed. I guess we could do range. We're going to need that at some point. And then we got hip fire and VC destruction. And then mine and diversion leer, which I'm never going to use those. No pain, car shield, and quiet running. And then revive speed and born leader. Here we go. That's the one. Let's see. I guess we could keep going. What's no pain? Duration of damage resistance after being revived. I'm not really on board with that one. Explosion resistance would come in handy though. Okay, if we're doing car shield after all. We have 4 skill points. Can't use any of them because we have no supplies. Okay. I guess we'll head back now and go to the other location. You know, if I were to put the topics that we talk about and then tag them in descriptions, we would actually have more search terms for our videos, realistically speaking.
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Drone is airborne. Got another
I'm
tango.
moving to position.
Moving to a good sight line.
Marking
Wait
the
one.
captain.
Let me get in position. Target marked.
Eyes on the target.
Ready to engage.
Cap that bitch.
Engaging tangos. Dropped him.
He thought he was safe and then he fell too.
We're clear over here.
I got TikToks like, just so you know, somebody who you have engaged with one time in your entire life has looked at this video. I'm like, I don't care. Like, TikTok does that. You engage that person ever. Well, if they look at your video once, they're gonna be like, hey, this person that looked at your video one time 70 years ago, well, they looked at this video. What do you think?
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
I'm like...
The lieutenant's on the run.
You did. I don't understand
good?
why they
Shit got
market
close for a
things that
second
way.
there.
Like, I don't care what this other person's doing. It isn't even remotely relevant to me. Like, not in the sense that I don't care. I mean, I don't. But, like, it's like,
Hola.
how does this help me with what I'm looking for on TikTok? TikTok's a weird platform. I guess in China, they have a different way of doing things. Because, you know, it's rude to be a Chinese... Well, I think TikTok is a Chinese app. Like, I'm not trying to poke fun or throw shade at TikTok. I just think if we're being 100%, it just doesn't feel like an app that makes a whole lot of sense. Hey, this one person you may know is on this app. Thanks? I wasn't aware this was Facebook. Like, I think TikTok tries too hard to be YouTube and Facebook and Instagram all in the same boat. Just don't understand the point of that.
In the name of the Father and the Holy Spirit, Santa Muerte.
Oh god. What kind of monsters are we to interrupt? We're
I got a
interrupt this
Sicario with a
sermon.
submachine gun.
We'll walk in here with a grenade launcher. He's all he's trying to do is preach the gospel of God. And we're like, you know what?
I was once a proud man, a vain man. I once thought I was somebody, pero ahora I have cows.
Like, you want to preach the gospel of God? Guess what, mother? Knock, knock. Dude, what kind of assholes are we? This game is taking us to another level. It's like, you are going to that church and do the one thing that they condemn doing in a church nowadays. Did he just say hamburgers?
The wrath of the bunny lady will come upon them. And when it does...
Got eyes on our target. Probably the man running the place on behalf of the cartel.
So you're saying all we have to do is throw it in the front door?
When in doubt, bet on crazy. Amen to that.
He's like, is that guy here to pray? Strap on your boots and pray. Oh shit. We're out of grenades. We're out of grenades. I guess we're not doing this that way. What? How can we do this? Oh. I'm a freaking moron.
Popping flare.
That should get everybody's attention. They love shiny objects in this game. Everybody's like, stop praying, stop praying. We see a sign from the gods. It's a flare.
Target is down. Say again, target is down.
Get the out of here. Actually, you know what? Hold on.
Frag out.
Open fire, bring in the rebels.
Call Pacatory for some reinforcements. Open fire.
Oh dear God. Sorry. I don't know why I just kicked a guy in the balls in a church. Like, at this point, maybe he is owed an apology.
He's dead.
Kinda would hope at that point. He got clapped from both sides. Alright, now we're gonna go this way. We didn't need a car, we're just gonna run there. Get some cardio, get some exercise. A little bit of exercise is good for the soul, you know what I mean? I like how Pablo just runs past us. I love how snipers can see through the trees.
Chopper's approaching.
They can also see 1 billion miles away.
Sniper out there. Drone's fucked up, jamming us.
It's okay, we got this.
Get the hell out of there.
Grenade!
Woo, we are so good. We are so Gucci. We are not so good. I finally got hit. I got hit in the face by a bullet. Do 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 do.
God damn, that was close. See you
That LT's getting away.
Sniper, get down. Down, get down, chopper.
Let's see here.
Copter, get down.
We're not really keen on being quiet, are we? Like, I just love making lots of noise. It's also funny to have a Roman statue in a game that has nothing to do with the Romans. Like, why do the cartel have statues of Roman soldiers? When you know damn well they would never get educated themselves and know what the hell that meant.
Enemy spotted.
I like how they have infinite ammo, infinite health, and you have to basically spray kill them just to get rid of them. Oh, I recognize this place. I've been here before.
Frag out.
So what exactly is our goal here? To get that Kingslayer file. That's the only thing that matters. The rest of this place can burn. Why we need the Kingslayer files? I don't know. I just like collecting the lore. Let's see. Looks like it's on the same level of the roof as him.
Sniper.
You only get one shot, man. If you F it up, you get kicked in the balls. Why do I kick him in the balls? Because, I don't know, harsh language doesn't seem polite enough, I guess. People will ask these questions. Why would you kick him in the balls, man? He's a person like you and I. First of all, he's choosing to sell cocaine. At that point, his balls are coming off. Where's the scissors? Snip, snip. What? Could you imagine that if you are a criminal, then that would mean you automatically have to get neutered? Oh, dude, wouldn't that be the greatest way to punish criminals? I have a new idea for a law. For anyone who breaks the law with any kind of a felony, you are by default gonna have to get your balls neutered. As a man, what do you do to women? I don't know. Condemn them to having kids, I guess. Not quite the same thing with. It's not the same thing with women. Like with women, it's hard to punish women. You know what I mean? Like, don't they have it hard enough? Just take away the right to vote, I guess. I don't fucking know. Women's suffrage all over again, right? Like, that ought to be fun. But like, no, if you want to punish men though in society, just snip when they break the law. That would be funny, because you know they'd be like, dude, what matters to you more? Your 15 minutes of being a scumbag, or forever not having your balls back? Because remember, balls are very important. People love balls. Like, without balls, you're like half a man at that point. So like you could make that a law, and that would just mentally screw them. Like, I don't want to have my balls neutered.
No, take cover.
Like, that would be a really fucked up yet funny law.
Alarms are all disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
Probably should heal, but we're just running around shooting everything. There's a green thing over here I want to get. Let's see. Well, it's in line with the Good Genes commercial. Oh no, that's eugenics. No, it's not. Well, I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit actually, but not. Maybe a little bit, but like, you choose to break the law, therefore you choose to have your balls cut off with a pair of scissors. And then what they do is when they snip, they basically, okay, so if I was the president of the United States, fuck this Donald Trump shit, right? Let's let you guys know what happened if I was president. I would say there's a new law. If you break the law and you're a man, we're going to take a pair of garden shears and cut off your balls. In front of everybody, too. We'll make it a public thing, too. Bring back the medieval ages. Like the dark ages of medieval Europe were really entertaining, actually, with all the guillotines and shit. But let's just snip your balls with a pair of garden shears. And it's got to be garden shears, because dramatic effect, right? They basically just pull out these giant fucking scissors and go, shunk, shunk. And they're like, oh no. And then once they shear off your balls with the garden shears, then they get like a branding iron and just burn your wound shut. We don't need stitches and shit, just burn it shut, right? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's what I would do as president. And because you're the president, you get to decide if that law goes through or not. Like, you basically an executive order, right? You can decide that. That is actually what the president could do. That's why if you're all worried about concentration camps and shit under Trump, you're not too far off to be worried about that. Like, he could do it if he really wanted to. But, garden shears, snip. They just take it out in public on a stage. They're like, alright, drop them. But they'll see my wang. But they see your wang on Pride Flag Day and the Pride Parades. So it's not too different. And they're like, alright, he gets to drop his shorts. If you don't drop it, they rip your shorts off, because, like, you know, that's how the law is. They're a little bit aggressive with that. And then they just snip, and then it's like, you can't have kids because you broke our laws. You know what I mean? Like, I can see that being a great solution, because then we don't have kids coming out of these people that are also criminals. Like, you notice how when criminals have kids, the kids turn into criminals most of the time? It's like, look, man, if you can't be responsible as a citizen, there's no way you can be responsible as a parent. Plus, we don't need more people acting like fools after your bloodline. Maybe it's eugenics. I don't know. Like, just like, man, I'm just saying, like, it would be a great punishment. You know, men are gonna want to protect their manhood. They won't break the law at that point, and that's what I feel like we should do. Let's see. Actually, you know what? Use a small guillotine. No, the garden shears is funnier. Like that, or like. You know those preschool scissors. They're like plastic and it's hard to cut anything. Like the ones that are metal like that, but they have like the circular tip, so it's like stupid. Like it's like you have to constantly go back and snip. Let's use those. That's even more effed up. Like, you think garden shears is bad? How about we use the metal scissors with the circular tip? Oh no. That response, that's what I'm looking for. Oh no, why? That's brutal. I know, because they suck. Those scissors suck, and that's why I think we should do some. Because you break the law. Look, man, it's all about fear tactics. You will not break the law if you are afraid that's going to happen to you.
Enemy activity, stay sharp.
That's just the truth of it. Our goal isn't to hurt anybody. Our goal is to make you not want to break the law anymore.
I guess all
It's
those
really not hard to break.
tree-hugging ideas
I'm
about
38 years old,
recycling
guys.
and conservation haven't reached this corner of the jungle yet.
Oh, you're all done yapping? Okay. So, I'm 38 years old. I just turned 38 very recently. And I have never broken the law. I have never had to have issues with the police or anything.
We're cool.
Like, mental health is different, right? I thought, at one point I wanted to end my life, and then mental health treatment made me not feel like I needed to end my life, really, right? But I've never had a problem with, the law. I've never broken the law. I have no criminal record at all, right? In any capacity. Nothing I have done has ever constituted a breaking of the law. So the question you have to ask yourself is, if I can do it at 38, all of you can do it. So all we have to do is just convince Bill not to break the law. That's it. And it's really not that hard. So all we have to do is give these options. So if you break the law, then your balls come off. If you're a man. I can't think of an equivalent for women. Because women give birth. And I think they enjoy that. Okay? But, like, for women, they don't have an equivalent of, like, what they value. Like, what are you going to do? Be broke the rest of your life? Oh my God, they're not going to follow me on TikTok or some stupid shit. I'm not saying women are always like that, but in all reality, it's just not the same thing with women. Women don't have a body part that they would never want to lose. They get their tubes tied. Yeah, but that's not the same. When you lose your balls as a man, it's actually mentally degrading too. When women get their tubes tied, I could be a hoe. It's not the same thing. We should have been able to do this stuff on Fallout 4. Could you imagine that they had a mod for that? They probably do. There's some really effed up mods for Fallout 4. Lover's Lab is a great place for that. So let's go here, I guess. What's here? Anything here? No, just that. We'll go here. And then I guess we'll go upward inland, I guess. Yeah, when a man loses his manhood, it's mentally degrading, but it's also embarrassing. And being with a woman's never quite the same. Like, you want to humiliate the criminal to an extent. So, garden shears feels like a way to go. Fallout 4, where you can castrate your enemies. It would be something.
I asked Pakatari to send us a vehicle.
This vehicle is perfect for you, no?
Yep, this'll work.
I'll drive.
I feel like we're about to roll into a McDonald's.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I've got eyes on the captain. I got a third target. Sniper, top of the tower.
Moving to position.
Got a tango. Here's target number 5.
Got the target.
I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Let me get a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
I've got the target.
Say the word, boss.
I'm getting a position. Ready to fire.
Got him.
Target is down.
Okay, we're still good.
And he's like, my life is going so well, and who the fuck is this guy? Proceeds to blow him away.
I've been wanting one of these.
An assault rifle stock, the folded butt stock. Yeah, I could probably do without that, actually. Where are we going next? Looks like we're going inland to the main city. Where's our car at? I thought about doing Fallout 4 as our next playthrough, but I did that recently on the main channel, so I feel like I should wait. Like, I would love to do Fallout. It's another game we should do on this channel, but I feel like it's too soon.
I don't see many locals. Looks like the cartel's Santa Muerte cult kicked them out and then moved in. Enemy marked. Just spotted one with submachine guns. That car's got an alarm. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
All right, breathe easy.
Yo, cartel heavy machine gunner.
Looks like we've riled them up.
They know we're here. I'm engaging tangos.
Well, you engage those tangos.
Wounded. Deadbird on patrol. Watch out. They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Got it. Moving.
I need a better position.
Wait one. Let me get in position.
Eyes on the target.
Target acquired.
Ready to engage.
Cap them all.
Kill confirmed.
Really thought I had him. Alright, I guess we're gonna move more inland. Wait, there's no,
La Santera's cult is financed with gold provided by El Sueño. Locate and destroy these gold caches, and let's see if we can shake El Sueño's faith in the cult.
I got it. I'll fly.
Head itch.
Target spotted. I got eyes on some kind of mine. Looks cartel run.
The gold mine's never a good thing for a cartel to have.
Hooah. Let's shut it down. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Away. I'm moving to position. I need to get to a better position. Got the target.
I got it. Moving to position.
Roger that. Target marked.
Ready. Call the shot.
Got him.
He's gone.
Eyes on a gun turret.
Marking an enemy.
Okay, we're still good.
Demo's primed and in place. I got the C4 primed. The demo's primed.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Holy shit, the whole place is about to collapse. Let's get the hell out of here now.
I'm good to go.
Come on, meet us. Isabel, let's go.
All gold caches destroyed. Mission complete. Holy shit.
You can say that again.
Alright, I guess.
We've got a location on La Santera's main chapel. She might not be around, but rumor has it that El Sueño's personal Bible is kept there. If we can't grab La Santera, we'll take the next best thing.
drone is up. Just spotted one with submachine guns. That makes 5.
Moving
Sniper
to
up in the
position.
tower.
Let me get a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
Copy. Target marked.
Target acquired. Standing. Say the word, boss. Got him.
That was fucking close.
Spotting another tango.
Okay, we're cool.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here. There, at the checkpoint.
Marking a captain.
Round just missed him.
They're gonna make
He's
you
looking
back
for the
up.
source.
Got a target carrying submachine guns.
All right, breathe easy.
We're good to go. Heads up, hostile presence.
Hey, we're good. Hold up, we got hostile activity.
I got a narco over here,
Tell me where.
close to the camp entrance.
I got eyes on the sniper. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Sniper out there. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it, moving. Got the target.
Pinches viejas.
I need a better position. Let me get a good sight. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Tango down.
That was fucking close.
Got a tango. Enemy spotted.
Heads up, we got a turret.
That's 15.
Whoa,
Target
fucking guy's
spotted.
got an 80.
Enemy marked.
Esa vieja es peligrosa.
I'm getting a position. Let me find a good position. Target marked. Target acquired.
Shit, I gotta find a good position.
Hurry the fuck up.
Copy,
Lost visual
target
on the
marked.
target.
Yep.
That's one down.
Got eyes on a sniper.
Moving to position. Got the target.
I need to get to a better position. Roger that. Target marked.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. I've got eyes on the captain.
Moving to a better position. Good to go.
Captain.
Got him. He's down.
Got it. Moving.
I need a better position. I've got the target. Target lost.
Eyes in the target.
Find a good position. Roger. Target acquired.
Lost the target.
They're not even moving.
Copy. Target marked.
I'm moving to position.
I don't have a shot. Moving to position.
Target marked. No target. Repeat.
Eyes
no
on the target.
Target acquired. Standing by. Target's marked. Good to go.
Got the target. Lost the target.
You guys can't eat for shit.
Roger that. Moving. Target acquired.
I have an idea. Get them all out in the open.
Sending up a flare. Eyes out.
Where'd the flare land?
Popping flare. That whip's got an alarm.
They've never seen a flare before. That's funny. Not really working the way I was thinking it would work.
Deploying drone.
Got it. Moving.
Let me get a good sight line. I'm getting in position.
Let me get in position. Copy. Target marked.
I've got the target.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Say the word, boss.
Target
Lost
lost.
my target. Roger. Let me get in position.
I'm moving to position.
Roger that. Target marked. Roger that. Moving.
I don't have a shot.
They're moving too much. Line
No
up
target.
the shot.
Repeat.
Lost visual
No
on target.
How? How? They're all out the open.
Moving to position. Got the target.
Captain.
Roger. Let me get in position.
Got it. Moving.
I need a better position. Target acquired. Standing by. Target
Eyes on the
lost.
target. Tango is fucking down.
Hold up. They're gonna see you.
See if you can find Sueño's Bible around here. La Santera is supposed to be helping him write it.
It's bugging me out. All this religion mixed in with the drug trafficking.
But it's smart. Faith can give a person a lot of strength of will.
Yeah, and it can make them act batshit crazy just because it's Tuesday.
Just find the damn thing.
Moving to position. Copy. Target marked. Got him.
You're gonna get made.
Still
Hang
good.
back. Fuck, they found a body.
Right. Open fire.
Fire! Got a call to the
Roger
rebels
that.
for some reinforcements.
Shit, they spotted us.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
All right.
Grenade, get to cover. Got no tangos on my radar.
Dealt with that.
That was messy
Sloppy.
as shit.
A little bit sloppy, but we made it work. Alright, time to walk into the house of God. Oh wait, no, this isn't God. This is La Santera.
There it is. Let's take off.
I honestly think that Far Cry 5 did this far better where you tear up the Bible and throw it into the ocean.
Good job, people. Stealing
I
the
think
Bible
it
out of
puts
piss
the
off La
whole
Santera and
giant book in
Sueño.
his pocket.
Congratulations. Thanks to you, La Santera's world has been fucked raw. Word is Sueño's most pissed about her losing his Bible, calling it a mortal sin. He's got her locked, and he's planning a public execution.
So we're done here, correct?
Negative. We've done a number on La Santera's credibility. Imagine how Sueño will look if you blow his big PR stunt.
You want us to save La Santera?
I want you to save La Santera. Bowman out.
She wants to save La Santera. Alright. I mean, I've always been a ladies' man, so I guess why not? She's a little bit gothic for my taste, but gothic never hurt anybody. Got a little of that emo shit in there. Where the fuck do we go? How do we get downstairs? Does anyone have any idea? Found it. Alright, we need to find a downstairs area. I like how this house tries to like hide it from you.
May Holy Santa Muerte bless us. Brothers and sisters, we are all gathered here because of gratitude, thankfulness. Those of us assembled here are thankful for the good deeds that La Santa Muerte has bestowed upon us. That woman there, La Dama Poderosa, saved her husband from illness. That man, he was spared by La DEA because of the skinny lady's intercession. Him there, he passed through gunfire unscathed because of his faith in La Santa Muerte. And faith, brothers and sisters, faith is all that she asks of you. But faith not shown is only an indulgent desire. If you pray to Santa Muerte without giving her an offering, you are expressing a selfish whim, simply indulging in greed. And as Santo Tomás de Aquino wrote, greed is a mortal sin because greed leads you to sacrifice the eternal for the sake of something temporary. This week, as
Do
we
people
pass
really buy
the
into that
collection
shit?
plate, I want each
Eternal
of you
life
to
and all
think
that?
about how you display your
We're
faith
not
in
immortals.
La Santa Muerte.
Living forever isn't really a thing. I know it's morbid, nobody wants to accept that, but
in gratitude.
I think my dick's gonna fall listening to the deathly gospels. Do people really buy into that crap though? Like, yeah, it's all about the mortal living forever bullcrap. Like, you do understand that's not a thing, right? Like, your life on this earth is temporary for a reason. God made it that well, if God's real, right? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and have the God debate, right? But like, if God is real, God made you this way for a reason. That's the argument. They were like, God made everything.
We ought to be able to find some intel
Yeah,
around
God
here.
made the Nazis, and He also made the Jews. Ironically enough, one was not nice to the other. But like, yeah, that's God's doing, right? Or we get slavery, blacks from 1300 to the 17 or 1800s. That also God's doing. Child slave labor in China right now, also God's doing. Anything regarding Russia and Ukraine, God's doing. I mean, God did design all of this, right? It's all part of His master plan, which sounds to me like He's just trying to see what He can come up with now. But like, He also apparently would make you not live forever. Why would He do that? If the point was not to have eternal life, then I don't see why you would think at any point anyone would have eternal life. Like, we might live a while, we might exist for a long time, but that's the point of life and death. Eternal life. Yeah. Crock of shit. Like, I don't know why people believe in that. It makes no sense. If you listen to the bullshit these religions spew, and I got nothing against religion, it's just, after a while, it don't make sense, right? But like, if you're gonna listen to all the stuff that they spew, then you gotta kind of connect the dots. There is no eternal life. They tell you that, but BS. Hold on, comments here. Well, again, bears exist. Bears seem to exist without a body, and winter didn't have a body for the longest time, unless they all have bodies of their own. But if they can inhabit multiple bodies, then surely there's no reason they can't move from bodies. Yeah, but that's not the same thing as living forever. Eternal life is eternal. No real beginning, no real end. It just exists forever. And if you're gonna live forever, you you can never die. And a lot of these books and religions kind of talk about how someday we're all going to pass on to the other side and be judged by God. If we're never going to die, there's no point in judgment. I'm just saying, religion makes no sense. And La Santera is like, you give up something, you give up the eternal for the sake of the, what was it? The temporary. I'm like, yeah, that's more or less what they're doing, but like, here's the issue. Oh wait, no, there's not our stop. There's a stop down there. Sorry guys, I prematurely ejaculated.
Buckle up, people.
So, oh come on, that joke would kill in South Park. So, you give up something, you give up the eternal for the, that just have something temporary, right? Well, the problem with that concept is that there really is no, I'm just gonna drive over, I just want to grab this down the way. You give up the eternal for the sake of having something temporary. That's the problem with greed, right? Well, there is no eternal. You don't live forever. Nobody does.
Fucking hell!
Not fucking hell. I meant this to happen. Shouldn't really gun this. Winter didn't have a body for the longest time. Well, do we all need bodies constantly to live? I think there are a few presumptions being made here. I'm not talking about living and dying. Varus is an energy-based life form. Winter doesn't need a body to live, but the point is dying. It's not eternal if you have to die. Now, a lot of religions dispute that crap.
Grenade!
I mean, I'm not saying you can't be around forever. In the sense that you're around for a long, long time. This is what I'm saying. If Winter doesn't need a body to live, the point is she still doesn't need a body to live. That's generally that point, right? So if you are living in any capacity, then you're never if you can live, then you can die. Eternal life is a joke of a concept because it's like you're talking about living forever. Nobody lives forever. Like, even if you want to dispute that stuff about reincarnation, you still have to die at some point. And eternal life and all that other stuff just doesn't make no sense. And I think that the problem is that a lot of religions try to talk to you about, if you're a good person, you'll go into the state of eternal life. And it's like, that makes no sense. If you're saying you die now, then you'll exist forever, doesn't space get filled up awfully quickly that way? I mean, yeah, people die, people decompose, they get replaced with something else after a point. That's how it's always been, right? But the concept of eternal life, I think, is I think it's a joke. Semantics? I don't know what semantics are, man. You tell me words I don't know. You tell me words I don't know, and it's not meant to be semantics. I think there's a difference between life and death. And unfortunately, it's like religion is always something I don't really. I'm not a guy you mix with religion. I'm sorry, you just don't. Because the truth of it is, I diss religion a lot. It's not because I'm not trying to be a jerk. There's just a lot of moments where it feels like Adam and Eve. Let's just have this conversation, right? Adam and Eve is not one of those dumb fucking concepts. Like, you want to talk about how humankind started, where you're talking about how there was a man and there was a woman. Okay, that makes sense. I'm behind that. But you're going to tell me it was just Adam and Eve? Well, then there's one of two explanations. Either A, it's my favorite conversation to have with Lutheran people at churches, right? They get so pissed. The first real conversation, the real thing that they really understand is either A, there's other people besides Adam and Eve, makes some level of sense, or there was a lot of incest going on. And no matter what, if that is the case, if it really was just starting off with just two people, which makes a lot of sense, Because of course it started off with 2 people. How did it not? Like, how did we reproduce? Oh, then it comes down to the question of what came first, the woman or the womb? Like, were we grown in a lab? Lots of questions here, right? But Adam and Eve, either there was some incest going on, and if there ever was incest, and there always will be incest, because how did they get all the other people? And that's nothing but religion. It makes no sense. Like, they try to give you these offhand explanations of shit, and tell you about these fantastical things that just don't check out in all retrospect. It's like, you know, I would love to believe what these religions are spewing, but I don't know, man. I'm a realist. I like to look at logic of things, and the logic for that is not there. It's like, here, you kissed God's ass and suck up to Jesus your whole life, and go to church every day, and, you know, do this or that or that or this, and in turn, you will be granted eternal life. I bet you my entire cock and balls, God is not going to do that, because he's, well, I don't know about you, but I like to talk about physical evidence, and I have seen nobody that has ever had eternal life. If you're dead, you're fucking dead. Nobody has been immortal since, unless it's on some other plane, and at that point, are you really living? Hold on, reload here. I don't know, religion is one of those concepts that we always get heated about it. I don't know, man. I just feel like religion's a joke.
We're clear
I mean,
on this side.
there's other ways to explain what goes on without dwelling into cult-like behavior. And let's be honest here, every religion that's ever existed started as a cult. Once it gets big enough, they don't call it a cult anymore. Like, I'm not trying to offend anybody. It's just, that's the truth of it. You know what I mean? Like, every religion is a cult. And once it gets popular enough, they stop calling it a cult, because cults, well, they aren't smiled upon, right? And they're not smiled upon because they're new ideas that bother people as far as how to explain the realm of existence and life and death and what's existing beyond our understanding and all that. I get it, I do. Everyone has their own take on how the world will end, or how life starts, and how to be a good person or whatever. But, like, it starts off as a cult. It always does. How about we just stop looking at religion and expecting some divine being to solve our problems? How do you solve world hunger? Let's read the Bible. Yeah. You gotta love these people that are at monasteries and shit. They're like flying across the world to give homeless and hungry people in Africa Bibles. Yeah, like God's gonna solve that problem. No, let's teach them to fucking plant crops. Teach them how to live off the land. I mean, it's Africa. It's not a nuclear wasteland. It's Africa. You can still grow things there. Nope, let's give them Bibles instead. That just... Can they use the Bible for kindling? That might be a start, if anything. But it's not going to help them learn how to grow food when they have none. And I've always thought that that's just God being the answer to everything. Like, God gives us... Hold on. I cannot stand Ricky Sandoval's voice. I hate his voice. I fucking hate Sandoval's voice. Just the most snobby, stuck-up, rich, goody two-shoes of all time. So I Sueño fucking put a bullet in his face. Anyway, yeah, I don't think God is the answer to everything. I think God, if he's real, he gives us options on how to get things done, but he's not going to solve all our problems for us. God can't do all the work, right? That's what they say. It's kind of true. Like I said, I'm not trying to diss anybody on their beliefs. I don't know, man. Do y'all see a golden crown? Because I don't. It's a fast show here. Let's see. Often life is sort of a placeholder for consciousness. Yeah, I guess so. The delusions of the human mind try to come up with a deep reason to be alive, lol. We're just here, guys. We gotta make the best of it. It's over quick, to be honest. Too quick. Life is too short. I'm not religious, though I would consider myself spiritual. Same. To an extent. I guess people could call me New Age, I guess. Though I identify as pagan. LOL, John, the cock and balls bet is usually a good bet here on the channel. Oh yeah. John, you always make the best points. Always love your commentary. Using the Bible and kindling is a W in my opinion. Yeah. Well, in that aspect, I think that would make sense, right? We're trying to teach. If people in Africa are starving, that's what people do with churches. They fly over there, give them Bibles, right? Teach them to live off the land. I'm surprised they don't know already. There it is. I don't know why I didn't
Sueño's
spawn in.
lost faith with La Santera and is planning to execute her. Let's get to her first and offer her a way out.
I think it's shocking to me that people in Africa don't know how to grow plants. Maybe because it's a lot of desert, but like you still find a way, right? I feel like there's better things to do than spew religion. Get people hooked on your cult, pretty much. And then you hope that people, then you hope people have God do their saving for them. It doesn't make sense. I think if God's real, He would give you the tools to get it done, but you gotta do it yourself. If you waste your life, it's your decision. God gave us free will for a reason, not so He can do all of it for us. You're not living if God's doing the living for you. And that's why I think a lot of the mumbo jumbo BS that we hear about in religion just makes no fucking sense. Plus, a lot of it doesn't add up. I'm sorry. It really doesn't. But that's human bias. Who knows what the original Bible actually looked like? Did you guys imagine? Can you imagine what the original Bible looked like? Before they started dissecting it and taking out parts they didn't like and shit. Imagine what the original Bible actually looked like. Like text-wise, what its context was. Like that book was probably messed up. I do think that they probably removed a lot to control the population. Build fear and shit. Because back in the old days, 16, 17, 1500s, whatever, people were a bit more gullible than they are now. Probably even worse, LOL. More blatantly, just a story about how God commands his people to pillage the village. Maybe. Alright, let's hide in the bush. Oh, good.
Drone is airborne. I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed.
I got 2 Sicarios, close to the container.
Got an alarm. That was the last alarm. Then we'll be getting reinforcements from the air at least.
Sniper, top of the tower. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position.
Let me find a good position.
Copy. Target marked.
Target acquired.
Got him.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Their LT's trying to run. Ready? Open fire. I call Pacatari for some reinforcements.
Sicario sporting a mini gun.
That was fucking
Point him
close.
out.
There, on the terrace. Taking a shot. Oh shit, here they come. Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet. Take cover!
Hey, more Shaggy. How you doing, man?
Thanks.
That guy's history.
The lieutenant's trying to escape. Just
Good, Tibbs. How about you? I'm doing okay.
okay, eyes on target. Here she is.
We did all this work to get her here. It seems a shame to rescue her.
We got enemy reinforcements incoming.
Asshole.
Let me
He's
go,
gone.
herejes inmundos, or I shall call Santa Muerte's divine wrath upon you. The rivers will run red
Camp's
with the
settling
blood
down.
of
They must
you
think we've
and your
left.
families.
That's fucking harsh, lady.
Sonic told me he has a flood damage because he'll be back in like a week. Everything's good though, health-wise. Okay. That's good.
Got one. No more tangos here.
You let me go, estúpidos. Aquí yo soy el poder. I have power, magic like you've never seen.
We're just trying to save your life.
I like how she says she has magic. Magic. Tell me more about this magic.
Santa Muerte will strike you and your progeny.
Going hot.
In the fucking car. Last we need is to alert the freaking Unidots.
Your LT's trying to run.
Faith is its own intelligence. Están ciegos. You believe that your guns give you power over death. But no one has power over Santa Muerte.
And death shall have no dominion.
¿Qué?
Jesus Christ, that
¿Qué dijiste,
truck
idiota?
is following us close behind. It's like that Unidod knows where we are.
points
Is there a
up ahead.
tracker on our vehicle?
No! Santa Muerte, why have you forsaken me?
Because you're a fucking liar, and instead of venerating Santa Muerte, you tried to use her.
Seems like Santa Muerte rides with him.
You can tell everyone here embarrassed because you're about to meet him. The fuck was the Unidad's problem? What the fuck was their problem? Did they spawn in over here too, by the way? Alright. Oh, they died on impact. Good fucking riddance.
To the market, Jeeves.
Oh, hell, that was a rebel.
You'll be fine. Alright, when we get in here, I need you to shut up about all that magic shit, okay? This isn't Skyrim. Alright, let's do this. Karen Bowman's not a fan of Skyrim. DC, you need tricks to get rid of hornets or wasps. I have some hiding in my boat.
Acá ha venido.
Good question.
Santísima Muerte is my rock, my fortress, my deliverer. Wrap your wings around me. Protect me from the storm, and bring your wrath upon my enemies.
We've seen your wrath, Santera, and honestly, we're not impressed.
I have done nothing wrong. Santa Muerte is my light and my way. Worshipping her is not against the law.
No, but recruiting people into a criminal organization sure as fuck is.
Judgment is reserved for God and Santísima Muerte.
Maybe in the next life, but not here. You want to earn some absolution? What do you know about Sueño?
I am no Judas. No te equivoques. I will never betray Brother Sueño.
You know, people like you aren't treated very nicely in prison. Other inmates tend to make their life hell.
I have the faith to survive in hell.
I look forward to testing that faith. Because you've never seen my hell.
I know, I'm walking into the corner. It's like, look at the bricks, but I put 2 rounds in the back of your head. Yeah, if you all had to get 3 tattoos, what would you get? Barcode.
Nomad, well done in Espiritu Santo.
Any word on how the Sicarios are reacting?
With a lot of crying and cursing. From some of the chatter the activities picked up, the cartel's morale is the lowest it's ever been. Keep the hits coming. Bowman out.
A conscience is a dangerous thing, mostly to the person who has one. Ramon Feliz couldn't live with himself. He was moments from taking the coward's way out when... It seems that in spite of his recent allegiance to us, Feliz still had one source who was willing to bring him information. Un chivato. Information I was now aware of, since I had people monitoring his every keystroke. It's a shame, really. If Ramon had known what was on its way, he would have gone through with the suicide.
Feliz writes an expose about Santa Blanca trafficking children, so El Sueño sends Sicarios to kill him. Wait, is he dead? Huh.
Get your team ready to move. There's a popular Bolivian blogger, Ramon Feliz, who's been working for the cartel. He usually writes about Santa Blanca's charity events and shit. But this morning, he broke the news that the cartel was trafficking children.
I'll bet that got people angry.
The one we have to worry about is Sueño. Find Felice and get that evidence before the cartel puts him in the ground.
Sounds simple enough.
Grab everything you can from him. He's bound to have plenty of dirt on the cartel. He lives in Santa Elena. I'll zap you the address.
Roger that. Nomad out.
Did Karen Bowman just dox Ramon Feliz? Yeah, I'm not going there right now. I'm not doing that. Not going there. You do a water sleeve on one arm? That's what's up. I'd probably get a barcode back of my neck like Hitman. You know the Winter Soldier? Get like a red star on the shoulder with like the metal pieces underneath, and then have it surrounded by. Actually, instead of the star, it'd be like an E surrounded by little mini stars, like Enclave, but then the same metallic look. And then third tattoo. I don't know. Maybe Winter's name. I could write Winter's name on my body somewhere, right? I would turn my dick into a missile, but that would hurt too much. Yeah, it's a stupid idea for a tattoo, right? Alright. So, there's no more collectibles. We did all the missions. We're done here. Do I want to do anything else?
Drone is up.
Really hard to find this channel.
Well, La Santera's a
Oh, yeah?
of laughs. I'm gonna make her my wingman next time I go bar hopping.
Why is it hard to find this channel?
Just don't go drinking around here. All our followers are feeling betrayed.
Echelon Prime Gaming.
Good. I doubt they're
I might change name at some point. I don't know. I don't want to take my old name. It's hard to explain. I don't really want to take my old name. I want to try and do something new at the same time. And, like when I search for you guys, even though I was subbed. I don't want to do Enclave because that's too much like Fallout. It's not really unique enough. I don't want to do Tibbs TV because that's how I've always been. Just trying to get away from that for a while. Too much toxicity attached to it. Echelon's hard to spell. I don't know. By the time we're done with this playthrough, I'll have a name figured out. But for right now, it's just Echelon Prime Gaming. The E could represent both. It doesn't come up in the algorithm. It's because we're fairly new. Like, we are a really new channel. That's probably why.
Drone is airborne.
Well, right now we're still very new in the YouTube system. So, us not popping in the algorithm actually makes a lot of sense. You know what? That's actually a good thing. If I'm not easy to find, that means you weed out most of the haters, too. They can't find me either. A true blank slate. There we go. And that looks to be a helicopter. Well, I guess that's it for this video. No, anything else I really need to do. So next video, I guess we'll just knock out Villa Verde. No. I think we should do Tabacol. Well, Villa Verde or Tabacol, one of them's got to have missions that suck. We could always do all the collectibles for this one. Captain Echelon, the Enclave soldier. Oh, yeah? Pucara. Montioke. Barchevos. That one's got some easy. No, actually, it's not Marchevos. It's Moyokoyo. That one's got easy missions. Rita Luna's a pain, but only to an extent. Yeah, we should probably do Villa Verde next. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 episodes potentially. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Unless one's so big we split in half. Captain, my captain. So, we got Ramon Feliz. Defeating Ramon Feliz will unlock following rewards: 7 skill points and 10,000 comms tools. There's 15,000 comms tools. You have to defeat all the smuggling people to get to him. This person's only 3 out of the 4. This one's 2 out of the 4. This one, it's 2 out of the 5. So this one takes it the most seriously. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. Just because we finished the region and I don't feel like milking it past what we need to. So, I might... Yeah, we finished a little bit early today. I might do one more episode tonight, but I kind of have my doubts. I might just go rest and watch a movie with Winter or something. Plus, I want to make some food and rest. So tomorrow is most likely when we'll do the next episode. Tomorrow we'll do Villa Verde, most likely. Let's see, what is this? A production? Yeah. And tomorrow we also might knock out La Cruz, just so we can get to Ramon. I'm not entirely sure yet. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Adios.